Here at Simply Garden, with over 50 years of gardening experience, I believe in keeping things simple and productive while gardening in your own backyard. Well, great. Good morning. Saturday morning here. Memorial Day weekend. Got a lot to accomplish, a lot to do here, and we've already planted in tomatoes and peppers. Did some of those last night. Those should be up pretty soon for you. But before I get started, I want to give a couple shout outs to some people who have been talking back and forth and have a super great gardens and very organized method presentation. Would be a Sapper Gardener, and also hello to a White Walker, and then Guppy's Garden Allotment. I think that's over in England, somewhere over that way. So it's a Sapper Gardener, hello, and White Walker. Appreciate your comments. And also Guppy's Garden Allotment. Keep up the good work. I'll also post those at the bottom of my, I'll link them up so you can find them easily. So today what we're going to do is we're going to plant celery, which I have somewhere around me here. I did. There we go. So these actually started in the house, growing back February 2nd. Around that weekend. It used to start around Groundhog's weekend. For us, U.S., we celebrate Groundhog's Day, in a sense. But these guys are ready to go. So we're going to plant these in here. I actually have a trellis system that I also put in here. So what I do is I put a trellis. It's an A-frame, so the cucumbers go up on the outside, and the way the celery goes in the middle. Celery doesn't mind a little bit of shade, making use of space. However, I got a little bit of rebuilding on the trellis here. I've had it for about 25 years, and unfortunately, it's kind of fallen apart, so we're going to rebuild that, get some 2x4s, rip some stuff down, and get working on that a little bit later on this weekend probably. And but anyways, I've measured it out, and really celery is pretty easy. Once you get it going, very easy to grow. Biggest thing about celery, it needs a lot of moisture and a lot of nutrients. You can't let it dry out. I do mulch it down with a lot of compost. I hit it with compost probably around sometime in July, a couple inches around the plants. They seem to love that. And I start picking the celery probably by around the, I'd say the first part of August. Start using the celery for different delicious things that we enjoy it with. There's always a joke about having tuna fish sandwiches. Always make sure you have celery or tuna fish. Absolutely, I couldn't agree with you more about that. So anyways, I'm going to plant them basically about just like this. They can go a little deeper than they were. They don't mind that. I'm planting about 15 inches apart in the row, and I'll just even these guys out so I get 6 down here, and that's as simple as she goes there. So I get them basically planted about every foot apart. We'll just pre-measure up, make sure I come out right with this here. So you got 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. There we go. All right. Yeah, about a foot apart works good. And I always stick a couple extras on the edge, on the middle, because sometimes, oh, I gotta make some cutworm collars here too. Let's say sometimes the cutworms take care of these. They love celery, so that's a biggie. Definitely get cutworm collars around these guys. So I'll do that a little later on today. I say I always put a few in the middle, between the rows. That kind of seems to help in case I get a few problems where they don't all make it. Celery lasts pretty long in the garden. I've actually done where I actually pot these things up, come around Thanksgiving, providing it's not too cold. Stick in some big jugs, like 1 gallon, gallon and a half pots, and put these guys in a cool area where they won't freeze totally. In our situation, we have what's called a bulkhead, which is the entrance into our house from the basement. But anyways, I'll put those in there, and they tend to do quite well, and I'll just grab some as I need it. I'll just pull these apart and stick these little ones as a fill-in, just in case we have a, oh, I did make one. Here we go. Got another small one here on the side. We'll throw that one up here. And one more. Okay, throw the guy in there. Just the backup. And this one down here. And then we just give a nice drink of fish emulsion. Helps to get going quickly.